Shawn Ray here at Ham Artemis Hall and on the campus of UNLV in Las Vegas with the real deal, Chris Cormier, a former USA champion. I believe you said it was 1993?
That's right, 1993.
1993. We go back a little bit before 1993, man. I mean, we're getting old together. I remember you as a teenager coming up. You won the Teenage California, and what year was that?
1987, same year you won the Men's California.
I just want to hear you say that because we're gonna bring a nice little ribbon around this thing. 1987, I won the Open Men's California. Chris won the Teenage Division, and then you followed me right on through there because after that, you ultimately won the California Championships.
That's right. I first saw you in high school. You were at El Dorado High School, and I went there to demolish some people in wrestling. So
right.
yeah, so I said, "What's up?" That's Shawn Ray over there. So you was like the leading guy, you know, for the younger people to look up to. You know, you had the flat top. I had to get a flat top. You know, so
everybody had the flat top.
Yeah, yeah.
You went from winning the California though. What year was it?
That was 1990.
1990. You went from there to winning the USA Championships 2 short years later, and in 1993, you were competing in the pros.
Oh yeah, 1994. It was yeah. I did my first my first USA 1991. Right after the USA, right after the California, I wanted to see how good I could be, you know, on a bigger stage, and so I was 23 years old at that time. So then I took a year off after that, and then trained with Flex Wheeler for when he won the USA '92, and then I went on to win the overall 1993.
Yes, you came up right behind Flex. It was like Flex was just one step ahead of you because you won the Cal in '90 and he won at 89, was it?
Yes, 89.
And of course, we kind of came up through the ranks, man. I mean, you were one of the winningest bodybuilders of your time. You won multiple championships around the world. Your best finish was 3rd in the Mr. Olympia, and probably, arguably, the most deepest Olympia ever in 1999. What was that like for you back then?
It was awesome because you know, like, it was the one time that I was like, okay, this time I'm gonna make my mark. I'm gonna go, you know, all out for this and see where I place. You know, then that time I was training, like, I was doing like all types of training. I was training myself in the club at the time, trying to get my nerve up to where I can do this big, you know, amazing routine, and I went on to just go for it on that stage. And I know I was always a little shy, just doing my whole slow movements and all that stuff leading up to that. And I wanted to come out with a bang and just really go for it. And that's the show I went for. Yeah,
and a lot of people don't know that you are kind of a shy guy, but 1993, you took me out in that competition, which was huge because I'd always said, hey, look, little man, you're not going to get any of this. But you went on, and there was a lot of controversial second-place finishes. How many times at the Arnold Classic did you place second?
It was 6 years in a row.
6 years in a row, first runner-up at the Arnold Classic, and now we're done. So now you're training people, and you're watching guys that you're training for the show, men and women. What's like life for you right now?
It's kind of gratifying. I still feel like sometimes when they don't get a good placing where I think they should have placed, and you know, you still feel that little gut, you know, in the gut feeling. But I think for the most part, you know, just passing on the things that I learned over the years and watching them progress and watching the different muscles grow that you're really trying to make grow, and then the finished product, you know, like some of these guys tonight is. You know, I think this is like the deepest super heavyweight class they had in a while, because that's been like one of the weight classes that's been kind of like a little weak in my opinion. Well,
I mean, Chris is back here in a different capacity as a trainer. Not only to these amateur guys, he trains pros. Chris, how can people get a hold of you to get trained by you?
TheGrind.Guru is my website, and I've been, you know, handling people all over the world and doing Skype sessions and doing different programs, even a building phase to where it's like a lot of people when they get ready for competition, they just say, okay, I got 12 weeks to go and I want to get into the show, but they're actually so incomplete and physique-wise that it's like I almost want to say, dude, like, why don't we just do a phase where we could just build your physique and balance it out a little bit before we go for some type of win. But you know, and then some people they take that. You know, it's you know, I just do an assessment of their bodies, find out their weak points, give them the instructions on what exercise I could do.
Don't give it all away yet. You got to go to his website or send him a Facebook message. Chris Cormier, the trainer to the stars here at the 2014 USA Championships. I know he's got to get back in there and get to his clients. Any other shout-outs? You good?
Oh yeah, to Zeke Plus, my sponsors over in Germany. And just go to my website, thegrind.guru.
All right, that's Chris Cormier, the real deal. I'm Shawn Ray from musculardevelopment.com.